back everyone for another video. And today I'm bringing you guys a different game, which is this game that I bought on Steam. It's still in early access, so the game is not even a full release yet. It's version 0.5.0. You can see it's a very new version of the game. And this is Master of Chess, which is basically a chess career simulator where you actually create your character, which is going to be a brand new chess player, and you can play that as a career. You can simulate the career of that chess player, of that character. And of course, you can get some engine help according to the elo of your character. So this is playable for any level. You can control how much help you're going to get from the computer, from the engine. But actually, we're going to start a new game and we're going to play a new series together. They have some pre-made, preset characters. The rookie, which is this guy. We have the underdog, which is this Manish Pawar, which is from India, and Mia Stephenson from Sweden here, which is the queen. So you can see their motivation, which is this fire. This is the money, which is their budget. And here we have their age, 8 years old, 12 years old, and 11 years old. And this star right here is their elo. So we're going to create a new character actually. So we can create someone. We can create like a woman and a man. We're going to create a guy. And since we can get some engine help here, I found funny to create a character named Hans Niemann. So we're going to create Hans Niemann's career in this game. How old is Hans Niemann actually? I don't know. The biggest elo we can start, the highest is 1850. So we're gonna start as 1850. Let's change the skin color. Hans Niemann. Oh, this is actually the hair color. Skin color is up here. So Hans Niemann is like this kind of hair, more or less. We have to find like a very messy hair, Hans Niemann-ish style. Let's try to find something that fits. Maybe this fits Hans Niemann's hairstyle. But we need that very, very messy hairstyle. Let's see if we can find something that matches that. Otherwise, we're gonna keep using the other one. I don't think we have any hairstyle that matches that very messy Hans Niemann hair that we once had. I know we have some others. Maybe this one. Maybe even, let's say this one. But we're going to go with this one, I guess. And Hans Niemann is kind of blonde, right? So maybe we can have him as this hair color or this hair color. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Yep. Maybe that's gonna be good. What's the color of the eye of Hans? I honestly don't know. I know he's from the USA, so we're going to keep him as USA. And yeah, I think we're not going to mess up with nose or mouth, anything like that. We can change the color of their clothes. Maybe we're going to go with the black one. Why not? And actually, I'm checking here to see if our character is, resembling Hans Niemann. And it's not so bad, It's not so bad. Not looking bad. I think we can have a darker hair color just for, not like a red one, but this one, just to match even better. I think that's the best way to go. Okay, that looks like Hans Niemann for me. But I found out that Hans Niemann has two N's. It's double N at the end of the name, so it's Hans Niemann with two N's. It's double N. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep as it is. This is looking good for me. And we can adjust the skills here. We can put more like tactics and take away some other stuff. Maybe we can take away something from end games and strategy, so we can add it for tactics, which is what really matters in the game of chess. Let's start the career. So Hans Niemann will be a very young guy, 1850 rated, and we're going to be playing some tournaments with him. So the idea is we play tournaments, we gain elo points, and we start growing in our chess career. That's basically the premise of this game. Okay, so we have tutorials here showing me how to play. I can play, click next to advance. I have some tournaments to go here on my schedule. You can see it, my elo, my budget. So I have an allowance. And I am 10 years old. Okay, so Hans Niemann is 10 years old. And we are 80% motivated. We have $606 in our budget. And that's it. This is Hans Niemann. It's an A-class player. We are going to aim for uh, the first title, which is National Master. We have to get to 2000 first, so we can try to get that right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to click next and advance a little bit. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, we have a tournament about to start. It's the Morphe Cup. Yes, so we're gonna be matched with Alan Jones, 1658 ELO rated player from the USA. So we can click here and check some information about this tournament. We can see that there are some national masters, some A-class players in the tournament. We are the sixth seed. We are a pretty good player for the tournament. We have some other players going down here, 20 players on this tournament, 5 rounds, and we're going to play Alan Jones as our first game. So let's click next. This is going to be our first game. We can do here, what we can do here, we can simulate the match. We can simulate the key moments of the match or the full match. And here we have the odds of winning. So we have 60% chance of winning this match, 21% to draw, and 19% chance to lose the match. And considering that our opponent is much lower rated than us, we are probably able to win this fairly easily. We're going to play this game. Let's simulate the full match. I don't know what kind of openings Hans Niemann play, but we're going to figure that out, right? So what we can do in this game is we have our time running here. Our opponent has their time running over there. And our opponent is 44 years old. We can see their elo, the flag here, and their avatar. And here we can click and get some tip, right? So we can use some engine help here. Just by clicking here, we can use a tip. So let's start by playing 1e4. As we try to play the move, it's actually not played on the board. It's just a candidate move. It's considered to be a candidate move. They're just showing me the tutorials here again because I resetted the tutorials for this device. And we can see that it evaluates the move to us and it uses some energy, but I can get like a full tip here if I click this button. And when I finally decided, I can click here and then I make the move. My opponent is going to play here. I can draw arrows, which I think it's really useful, but I cannot, delete the arrows, which is something that I think it should be added for the next uh, patches, so I can highlight an arrow, but I cannot like simply remove it by clicking again with the left button, with the right button, sorry, of the mouse. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play a king spawn opening. Let's see what our opponent is going to play. Yeah. Well, I don't know what Hans Niemann plays, if he plays like Spanish or Italian, but I know what I play, and I play the Scotch game, so I'm going to play this move. I have to get some education. I have to get educated on Hans Niemann's opening repertoire so I can play Hans Niemann better here. One opening that I like to play a lot is the Potter variation, which is this move. Now I am hitting the bishop here, and they have to move it again. They're probably going to drop it back, and as dropping it back, I play my queen here, which Hans Niemann think it's a good move. It's an okay move. It's not like a green, but it's a blue. We can see the moves here. We can simulate the rest of the match if we want. We can control the simulation settings for the match. Here they played this silly move that I'm not used with. So I can put some player speed here. I think this is good. We can control how much AI we're going to use. And for this one, I'm just going to play this move, which is what I usually play. And if my opponent just takes here, I just capture back the queen. My next moves are going to be developing the knight and castling long, so I have my rook pointing at black's queen. I don't know how much Hans Niemann likes that. Uh, this is my move, and Hans thinks this is the main candidate move. This is the best move, actually. Whenever there's this star here, they think this is the best move in the position. When it's a green, it's like a good move. When it's blue, it's like a decent move. When you see like an orange or red, it's a bad move. That's at least what the AI think. And the AI is going to be as strong as the elo of your character. So the AI helping me here will have like a strength of 1850, which is pretty good actually. And something that would be really nice for this game is to add like, I don't know if that actually exists, but to add personality to the bots. So each bot would be a little different. Okay, again, the best move in the position, which is castling. I like to just tuck the king in and start pawn storming here on the king side. Well, so far so good. We have been playing decent chess here. I am thinking about this move now. Putting the knight in the center. Let's see what Hans Niemann think about this move. Ah, he thinks it's the best move in the position. We'll be threatening the queen, and we are also threatening to take this with a fork, right? So let's play this move. Why not? It's a great move, so why not? Okay, so our opponent is thinking, taking some time here. We're up on time, so we don't have to worry. This is the best move, I think, for black, but it's very passive. Now they are defending this fork, the threat of the fork. But we have this very powerful knight. The queen has retreated to a very passive position. Maybe we can play this, but actually they think this is a bad move, right? This seems like a bad move, the AI is saying. So we might have something better here in the position. Maybe we can go for some pawn storming here. There's gotta be something better here that I'm not seeing. I just don't know what it is. Okay, so what do you think, Hans Niemann? What is the best move? So they would push the pawn. Okay, they think that pushing this pawn is the best move. Now, on a second thought, they think this is not like such a bad move. It's just a questionable move. So they think that this move is the best. You see, I used the tip, so they told me, the AI told me what they think it's the best move in the position. So let's play this move. We're inviting opponent to just take here. So they just play bishop out. So what we can do here, we can take this pawn. We're going to be pointing at this king. This bishop is going to be pinned, so they cannot take our knight. We might as well do this. They say is a decent move. Let's go for that. Why not? Okay. How about this move? Check to the king, and we are unleashing this very powerful knight here. I think this is probably the best move, isn't it? Because it's check, and then we take the queen. Can't we do that? I think this might be the best move. Isn't it the best move? This must be the best move. Nah, they think that playing the bishop here is the best move. I still think that this move is best, isn't it? Let's see what happens here. So let's see what Alan Jones does. Okay, now we take the queen. Is this good enough to win? I don't know. Let's see. We can go ahead and develop this bishop, can't we? I think this is not a bad move. And try to bring this rook to the game, maybe. I think that's not bad. Probably not the best move, though. They say here it's like a decent move. So if we count material now, we are kind of up material, not so much. We can see here there's the captured pieces. This move, I can take this as an intermezzo because it's checked, so they will have to take back. Or I can just move my queen away somewhere, maybe around here. Would this be a bad move? What Hans thinks? Move a queen, of course. Well, now they rethink that this is a precise move. So they would move the... Oh, on a second thought, the best move is bishop takes. Okay, now you think my move is the best move, right? The intermezzo. So the AI sometimes changes their mind. They are changing their mind. I played this game a few times before recording this video, and I see that sometimes the AI actually changes their mind. They play some move and then they say this is the best one, but after some thought, they rethink. They say, oh, you know what? On a second thought, the best move is actually this one. They didn't even take my bishop. They just moved the king away. Is this the right move to go? And I just like play this now. Um, is there like a better move, Hans? What would you say? Okay, so moving here instead of here. I just don't know the difference. Maybe I'm not Hans Niemann. Hans Niemann knows the difference. So let's see what they play. Well, they totally ignored my bishop here. I can safely retreat this bishop now. I could take this pawn. I could just drop back and try to exchange. I'm going to take this pawn. Why not? Just a free pawn, it looks like. This looks like another free pawn. But what can I do here? Can I just drop back? Can I move something else like this? And then I'm threatening to just take this. Let's move the knight. I like this way that the engine helps by looking at the moves and telling you what they think about the move, what your character thinks of the move. Our young Hans Niemann here thought about this for a second. Yep. So they moved the bishop. No, they moved the rook. Yep. To defend the bishop. Maybe I can bring this. Or maybe I can just go ahead and trade. Yeah, they say this is the best move with check. Yeah, let's go for this one. Takes with check. They will have to recapture with the rook because this is pinned. What can we do now? Maybe we can go for this. Threatening the rook again. Or I can just take the pawn. Pawn is here for the taking. This doesn't seem to be bad. This doesn't seem to be bad. And you, Hans, what do you think? Capture is the best move here. What capture you mean? Oh yeah, just taking the knight, why not? Knight is here for the taking and I'm just blundering this. I just overlooked that completely. Maybe I can take this now. I'm gonna take this now, why not? All right, so what about this move? Doesn't seem bad. I'm hitting the rook over there in the corner. Would love to bring this rook to the game. I would love to bring this rook to the game, but I really need to do something before that. This is not a good move, they say, but I'm thinking about just bringing it here and exchanging rooks. I don't want to give my opponent any counterplay. Let's play this move. So, now they have to move this rook again. Can't we do this or this to just bring the rook to the game? I want to bring this rook, but I can't. This is just bad. I want to trade one of the rooks. Maybe I can do this. Oh yeah, this looks like a good move. They say it's the best move. I'm threatening to check or to bring the rook here. Now, queen is covering this square. Let's see what they do. I could, again, check. Or I could do this. But they say that the check is the best move here. So I'm going to play this. They're going to block. And then I can take this pawn with check. Yep, that looks good to me. Hans is just overwhelmingly defeat their opponent here. Let's see what we can do. I'm still thinking about this move to just trade this rook. Maybe I can go ahead and play this, or maybe I can. What do you think, Hans? Give me like a tip. Really? You would try to? Oh, come on! Really? Promote a pawn? I was not thinking about that. You know what? I was still thinking about trading the pieces here. That's my way of playing. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go for this. Let's see how badly I play. Okay. That's how badly I play. Not a good move. This is not a good move. Okay, let me see what Hans think. Yeah, let's play this move. Now we can play this and force some trades. I love trading. Takes, and okay, they don't even take back. They just resign. Yep. We won the first game. Maybe not the cleanest, because I was playing some of my moves, not Hans's moves. The character elo here. I could use more of the tips, but I honestly didn't need to use them to beat this guy. 1658? Not so much. I would say that that's not his real elo, but he's 44. I guess he's getting a little tired. But we can continue. And here we can see that we can check the evaluation of the game, you see? So we have this graph up here, so we can take a look at the moves. So that was pretty smooth. We won the game like fairly easily. We got some advantage right from the start. So this move h6 was pretty bad. Like I told you guys, this move was innocuous. Like this is a silly move, I said. And then my plan was very simple: developing the bishop, then the knight, and then castling, and then pawn storming here. And I did something kind of similar to that. You can copy the PGN for this game here if you want, so you can save this game or analyze somewhere else. I had like some really good moves here. Even some of my moves were not bad. Computer says. Yep. And here we have the engine that they use. They use this Kaisa chess engine. And I don't know why not using Stockfish. We got 4 elo for the game. Okay, now we're 1854. Let's end the review. And now we are being paired with another player, which is this girl, Mary Lee, from America too. She's rated 1973, and she's 11 years old. So we're gonna play her for the second round, and I'm gonna save this for the next game so we can see if we can win the Morphe Cup in our next game. And that's it for this game, guys, for this video. I see you guys in the next one. Let's see how far Hans Niemann can get in this game, Master of Chess. See you guys in the next video. Subscribe for more, and I see you in the next video. Bye.